Hello, everyone. This is the engineering update for the sprint ending on February 16th, 2021. So three main areas this sprint we worked on. First, plot and land registry, invoice and payment, and customer journey. For plot and land registry, we worked on having the ability for administrators to actually edit plot information straight from the map. We've also added a search feature on the plot list page, which is really handy when you want to find a plot among 10,000. We've also decided to change the parcel text to properties. It seems parcel was causing confusion and therefore property was a better term. What we didn't get to work on is getting one more neighborhood in the application for mapping. And that has to do with the fact that we didn't get the AutoCAD file on time. For invoice and payment, we have worked on the ability to generate receipts. We built a transaction history report. We also added purchase plans and we added more payment types to the application. We responded to Enqueshi change request as soon as they started using the application. However, we didn't get to work on is invoice and payment notification and monthly invoice creation. In terms of customer journey, the biggest thing we worked on is really the substatus time distribution report, which shows us how long each customers have been at each step of the journey. Finally, as a miscellaneous task, we deployed end-to-end testing and currently are testing two scenarios every time we deploy to master. And we have started rethinking the way we do the navigation in the app. Right now, it is in the design phase. Next sprint, we want to still work on plot and land registry, customer journey, invoice and payment. And we do have additional engineering tasks that we do need to take care of. So for plot and land registry, we want the ability to edit the geo coordinate data straight on the map. Also, we want the ability to retrieve a list of plots and display them on the map as a search filter. And we really want to get that one extra neighborhood. It would look much better on the map. For customer journey, we want to take our substatus time distribution report and put a histogram on each of those so that they are easier to read. For invoice and payment, we will work on transaction and invoice adjustments. What is the process when a transaction or an invoice needs to be backtracked or modified? We will also work on improving the general usability, and we will respond to Enqueshi change request again as they have started using the application. We will work on a monthly invoice creation and invoice and payment plan notification. We are planning to have an accounting dashboard so that administrator can manage their invoice and payments. As a request from Enqueshi, they do want the ability to have a balance per plot. For engineering, we do need a demo environment. We also want to reduce the vulnerability to no more than 4 vulnerability, and we will increase our code coverage to at least 70%. We had 28 merge requests, which is, it looks like a very big number, but it's because last sprint, there was a lot of merge requests that were actually merged into one big merge request. But otherwise, 28 merge requests is still rather high normally. In terms of issue in the sprint, we had 41 issues, which is really high, and we completed 37, which means that we had 4 open, which has not changed. So we did complete a lot more stories than usual. In terms of code coverage, our code coverage is up by a few percent. So from the highlight and lowlight, first of all, Project Panther, it's great because we have our first transaction and we received a lot of feedback from the client. The plot data editing using the map is really a key component to accurate plot mapping, and the feature works really well and is really easy to use. One of the lowlight is for Project Panther is the flows were difficult to visualize, which caused some iteration during the sprint. In terms of how did we do against our goals? Well, our code coverage, we are still behind on our code coverage. Our goal was 68.4%, and we're at 66.7%. The orange line signify the double GDP goal set, and the blue line is the actual data. In terms of merge request, as you can see, we were slated to do 22 merge request this sprint and we completed 28, so it is still significantly higher than normal. And in terms of security, we are still not meeting our goal. Our goal was 10 vulnerability and we are now at 21, which means that some new vulnerabilities have been found in the packages that we are using, and we will be addressing that next sprint. And I believe that's all for me.